A story that happened in the forest and was never explained. Are there places in this world that humans were never meant to enter? Places that pulse with life, but not the kind of life we understand. Have you ever walked into a forest and felt something watching you? Not all stories are just myths. Some remain unexplained to this day. Deep in the north of the United States lies a forest called Blackwood. Dense, silent, so still you can hear your own breath echo between the trees. Some call it the forest that eats the lost. Over the decades, more than 12 people vanished here without a trace. Today, we tell the story of 3 friends who entered Blackwood in the summer of 1996 and were never seen again. Daniel, Sarah, and Mark, 3 college friends in their early 20s. They decided to spend a weekend camping in Blackwood before the fall semester began. It wasn't their first time camping, but it was their first time here. The taxi driver who dropped them at the forest entrance later said, "I joked, if y'all don't come back in 3 days. I had nothing to do with it." He didn't know his joke would become a reality. The first signs the first day was normal: sunset, laughter, and a warm fire. But that night, the sounds began. Soft, distant footsteps. Circling. Never approaching. Mark said, "It felt like someone was walking around us, but never getting closer." The next morning, their tent was scratched, gear scattered, but no animal tracks. That evening, Daniel wrote in his notebook, "The forest is too quiet. Like something is watching us." On the 3rd night, Daniel was gone. His bag, phone, even his shoes, all left behind. Sarah and Mark searched for hours. Nothing. Then they found Daniel's notebook, open to a shaky entry. "The voice is calling me. I hear it in my head, not my ears." They planned to leave at dawn. But that night, Sarah whispered into the camera, "Mark, I don't want to move. There's something behind the tree." Four days later, rescue teams entered the forest. No trace of the friends. Only a broken video camera, left by a silent lake. The footage was strange. Static, shadows, and faint whispers. In the last seconds, Sarah says, "I don't think this is a forest. I think it's something else." Authorities called it an accident, lost and presumed drowned. But no bodies were ever found. Since then, hunters and hikers have reported seeing strange lights and hearing voices calling their names. So what really happened in Blackwood? Was it coincidence? Or something that doesn't want to be found? the case remains unsolved, their names remain in the file marked unexplained. Would you dare spend a night in Blackwood? Tell us in the comments. And subscribe to Distinct 4 for more stories from the shadows.